Hi, Jeffrey Langlois, Langlois Vital Nutrition Center. This topic is about iron. Iron, I've been on a deep dive, as many of you know. I've been a little quiet for a while. I've been on a really deep dive, like a couple hundred hours of research, studying, learning. I always take continuing education every year. Last year's, honestly, continuing education wasn't so good. I mean, I thought it would be good, but it wasn't. This year's has been amazing. So, iron, the most toxic element, okay? I'm not going to go on a deep dive on all the research studies showing this, but if you want a nice little booklet, once in a while you'll see me hold this up. This is an awesome, this genius here, Paul Eck, the genius behind the hair testing that we do and the form of it that we use here. He's passed away now for maybe 30 years or so, but he's still a genius. He's still way ahead of his time in what he developed using the hair, helping us balance people's body chemistry out here. Here he says you can read it yourself right here, and it's really true. Iron supplements and anemia. Okay, what he says here, he says that over 95%, I would say it's 99%, so unless you've had serious blood loss, you are not deficient in iron at all, okay? And what you're really deficient in, he goes on to explain it, is you don't have copper, okay? Blood tests can be highly misleading, and they have a low hemoglobin count because they have a copper imbalance, or they don't have enough utilizable copper. So copper helps us carry, like a waiter, the iron. So you need the waiter to attach the iron to when you don't have copper. So what's deficient in our soil and the way our food is grown is copper, not iron. Iron is where all our foods have been fortified with iron for decades. And they're not fortified with copper. They're fortified with iron. Yet iron is the number one element of the earth. Number one most abundant element, not calcium in the soil, not all these other things, but iron. Okay? You're not deficient in iron. You're deficient in copper. You might be deficient in magnesium, vitamin A. See, these are some of the things that will help you build your hemoglobin, help you have more energy. But taking iron, which is a really toxic metal, so if you think about your lawn patio furniture and it's rusting, if it has iron in it, if you have too much iron in your body, it can cause literally rust or aging process. Rusting is aging. So you don't want to have too much iron in your body. And then we've also talked about in some of my other videos about you don't want to be taking random supplements. You definitely don't want to be taking a multiple vitamin that has iron in it unless you know you need iron. And chances are you don't, despite what your blood work says, okay? So get your hair test, work with one of our practitioners here. Maria's trained in this, and so am I, in looking to help balance out the copper and balance out the minerals, okay? All right, your health is your wealth, and I'll see you on the next video.